Yo, I'm so glad you could make it. I was starting to get worried a little bit. I missed you. I know, I know. I just saw you like 30 minutes ago, but think about it. That's like 30 minutes without you. My poor heart. No, this is not flattery just for your notes. You said you were going to give me those anyway, so allow me to reciprocate the kindness. You think too highly of me. Thank you, though, seriously. I didn't expect you to actually show up. No, I don't know. Anyway, let's stop. I'm no longer in my emo phase. Let's get through this. Well, I mean, you're the one who's always getting the best grades in the class, so who else am I supposed to turn to? Yeah, but the teacher's never really reliable or consistent, and I trust you. No, I mean, I've seen you. The way that you color code all your notes and stuff, it's adorable. Clearly you have to have some sort of system, and I don't. And I want you to teach me. Yes, I promise. Listen, you can order anything you want. It's on me. Pinky promise. No matter what. The whole menu if you wish. Please don't do that though. I'm not that rich. Be kind. Gosh. I swear. Well, I'm glad that you did show up, so thank you. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad that you're here. Would you tell me about your day? I mean, we don't need to start studying immediately, right? Like, that's kind of lame. Tell me a little bit more about what you did today. How are you feeling? I see, I see. Well, that's interesting. And would you say that out of 10, where does this day land? Really? Okay. Okay. No, I'm honestly surprised. Well, it's not to say that I think you have to have a perfect day, but you know, it's a little bit surprising. Tell me, what would make today even better? Like anything. It could be silly. It could be something really simple. It doesn't even matter. Wow. Okay. 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 Let's do that then. Let's get you some nice coffee. Yeah. Of course I mean it. I don't like knowing that happened to you today. If there's any way that I can help, well, I mean, this is the least I can do. You're helping me study. Not a lot of people would be willing to do that. Well, if it wasn't the fact that I was such an intimidating figure, I mean, I've got literally RBF crazy. Nobody approaches me, which I get. Like, you're like mean and angry all the time. Who would, right? Little do they know I'm a fucking huge teddy bear on the inside. Please don't tell anybody I said that. No, it's not embarrassing, but like, come on. I just can't open up in spaces like that, you know? I feel like inside the classroom, nobody's actually thinking about anybody but themselves. Well, I thought you maybe were different. Or maybe it was just convenient. You were right next to me, so, you know. Either way, I'm glad that I asked you. I'm glad that you came here. Thank you. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, Missy. Darling. Princess. Bunny. Pookie. Did you just ask about my day? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, to be honest, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. No, well, listen, it's complicated, but I'm not about to dump all this stuff on you. Like, come on, we're here to vibe, study, and hopefully make your day even better. It doesn't matter how my day went. Yeah, is that how I seem to you? Like I'm always making jokes in class? Well, I do, but then isn't it even more funny when it's time to do like a group assignment and usually I'm the one who's not saying a fucking word? Like the dichotomy that just occurs between these two, it's just like such a drastic juxtaposition. Like what's going on with them? I know nobody's thinking about that. This is all in my head. I don't know if it shows, but I am quite the anxious person. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I've been conditioned to be like this, I swear. I'm getting better though. Look, I had the courage to do this. And part of my growth clearly has you in it. The fact that you're here, I mean, this speaks volume. Thank you. I do mean it. If I were to rate today's day, let me see. Honestly, maybe like it was like a 4. Now we're getting closer to like 4.5. You know what I mean? I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, you've made my day superbly better. Is that even a word? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying. Listen, this is nice. I've never actually done the whole date thing, so this is clearly the closest I'm going to get to it. Well, I would like to think. I'm not being self-deprecating. I'm just being honest, okay? But I will say, if you would be comfortable with it, I would love to go out with you more. You seem understanding, which I appreciate. Truly. Maybe that's why it was easy to approach you. You know? Are you like this with everybody? I mean, like, so open, approachable. It's sick. Like, I fucking love it. You're cool. Thank you. You want to be my... Never mind. I'm sorry. My impulsivity. My therapist says it is common in people my age, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, no, I was about to ask you out, but I thought that's kind of weird on a first date, right? Like, surely. Anyway, let's get back to studying. Please, please, please help me. I swear, I don't even know where to get started on this essay. Can you tell me, like, how do you freaking structure your stuff? Like how do you do the format and like, yeah. I have no idea what I'm talking about. You're right. That's why I'm relying on you. Please. How do I, turn my gibberish to jarbish and translate it? Teach me. Well, here's what I was thinking, right? So if we were to write this essay, I think that it would be strong to not structure it chronologically on the events that occurred, but because the theme is about what was the most significant factor towards the rise of this particular ruler, that I start with the weakest of my 3. So, well, let me take a step back. So I'm thinking like I structure it where I have 3 pinpoints or 3 underlying reasons, right? And I'll basically format it from weakest to strongest so that my last paragraph or last section will be about the strongest reason as to why this ruler came to power. What do you think? Okay. Any other advice? Come on. Okay. I think it's a good idea. Oh God, no. You don't want to see. What I turned in before was actual jibber garbage. I promise. This one I'm hoping will be so much better. One can hope, at least. Anyway, when it comes to like outside of structure, how do you get your bullet points for like your main themes? So like if I were to want to construct the essay this way, where do you get that info from? Ah, the textbook. You are so fucking smart. No, I'm serious. Yeah, about that. The only problem is if I'm being 100 with you, I've kind of been winging it with just Wikipedia and just coming to lecture to figure out what timeline we're on. And yeah, no, I didn't buy the textbook. No, those are so expensive. I cannot afford it. It's not my fault. Blame society. Like, why is a teacher choosing an unaffordable textbook to lecture in this class? Like, come on. Not all of us have like $100 to just throw around to buy a used first edition. It ain't fair. PDFs? Huh. Can I tell you something? And please don't make fun of me. I don't own a computer, my friend. Yeah, I've never, like never. My entire life. Well, let's say, yeah, my parents didn't want me to, kind of. No, I'm sorry, I lied. If I'm being honest, we just couldn't afford one, and still cannot. Well, yeah, I'm working, but like, that's to help support. I gotta pay the bills. I don't really have the luxury of wasting money on a computer that I would just use for class, right? Like, what do I need a computer for? I've got a phone. Although, I can't study on my phone because the screen is way too small and it would take forever to get through a textbook. Think about it. Yep. That may be correlated to my failure to competently put together essays. You are 100% right. School libraries have a finite amount of time that I can work on my stuff on, so I don't really get the chance to reflect on what I submit too often. But this is nice because now I have you, and maybe you can share some insight into like what I could do better. Friend, would you do that for me, please, buddy, old pal? Please, pretty please. Yes, thank you. I don't really want to talk about that. I don't talk about my family situation too much. I think it's kind of pointless, to be honest. Not that, like, I'm uncomfortable sharing it. I just think that, like, even if I do tell you about it, what is it going to change? Like, let's be real. You? Me. We're born in two different worlds. That's not going to change even if I tell you about my family situation. So what good does it do opening up about this? I see. You want to learn more about me. Valid point. No contestation. No contest. I don't know English. As you can see, this is a revolving problem. I will not contest that. You're right. Okay. Sure. If you really want to know, I will tell you more about it, but on one condition. Yeah? I don't feel comfortable talking about it now, so respect that. And if I do share, then you have to go out with me on another study date. Yeah? I think that's a fair deal. Like, I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for your time. Time is something we all borrow. So would you please just share yours with me? Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you. Yes, I promise. I just don't know if I'd be the most comfortable, like, talking about this today. You know, I came to get a good idea on how to structure my essay, not really to complain about my parents, my family situation. So, respectfully, I appreciate that. Whoa, that came out of nowhere, Tiger. What? Do I have any friends? Huh? That's a loaded question. If I had friends, no, that never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That was gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm very, very grateful, so I will show that with kindness. No, I don't. I don't really. Like I said, RBF. It's kind of a repellent to most people. I don't know why. They all think I'm thinking about like murdering them or like I'm just always in a pissy mood. Which, granted, how can you not be waking up at 4 fucking a.m. every morning to work a shift? But I try not to make that anybody else's problem. It's mine, so. Yeah. No, I used to. Like, middle school, elementary school. No, don't dude me. It's rough out here. Come on. Listen. Alright? It's rough. I would like to think that I haven't had the opportunity to have the luxury of having friends up until recently, but my anxiety makes it kind of hard to, you know, get close to people, open up, just being honest. It's a little bit of a struggle. But I do try, and this right here I think is good progress, because think about it. I wouldn't have asked you to do any of this if I was unwilling or like not open to the idea. So maybe instead of asking you out, it'd be more appropriate to just ask if you'd be willing to be my friend. Is that lame? Do people still do that? Like ask people to be their friends? Or is it like an unsaid thing where like you both mutually don't acknowledge the relationship, but like it just happens like, oh, that's my friend. But you don't like ask like, will you be my friend? Is that weird? God, I suck at this. I am so sorry. I am breaking actually all the social norms and just incompetent and ignorant to even know. Well, okay, I'll ask. Um, would you be my friend? Yeah? Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I just got like this crazy warm fuzzy feeling inside of me. It's wow. Wow. Um awesome. Sick. All right. Cool. Thank you. That's nice. This is nice. Um I'm so sorry. I keep distracting us. Um yeah, back oh my god, I'm so flustered. Back to the essay. The essay. Yeah. Um so we went over structure and how you get your topics. Um with I'm sorry. With this essay in particular, um why do you think this ruler was able to ascend and obtain power? Like what do you think is the key cause to this in your perspective? Hmm. Interesting. Oh, wow. I've never really thought about it that way. Oh, you're seriously good at this. Okay. No, that's a good point. I think that for me, the way I was thinking about structuring it, I think my third section, my last section, was probably going to be, and you might call me crazy for this. I was going to say it's the relationship that he had with the other kingdom's daughter, princess. I think that his desire to want to grow into somebody capable of loving and being respected by someone who's, you know, of the similar class but from a totally different kingdom it's like a love story of the century, you know. For him, he wanted to prove himself, and he was willing to do whatever it took. And so I was gonna center, like, thematically my essay on the power of love and how it transcends time. Even historically speaking, it's created such powerful and evident stories of people who desire to long for one another and to do whatever it takes to be together. You know, it transcends time in a way that these love stories we can see paralleled throughout history still hold relevance contemporarily because they happen every single day. You know, long distance relationships, you know, it really could be anything. But yeah, I wanted to structure my history paper on love, which, when you say it out loud, kind of sounds weird. Really? Okay, well, if you think it'll be good, then I'm feeling a lot more confident about it. Thank you. This is awesome. I've never had anybody to bounce ideas off of, but just hanging with you for these past 20 minutes has helped me a lot. Thank you. Wow, this is really nice. Thank you. I'd love to do this again. Yeah, well, I'm just making sure. Thank you. Sorry, I say that a lot. You're amazing. These warm, fuzzy feelings. Wow. I don't know what to call it. It's so strange. Have you ever felt like that before? Like, suddenly your body just, like, warms up like a furnace and, like, everywhere's prickly. It's crazy. Butterflies? I don't know. Whatever it is, it feels good. Like, I swear. Yeah, maybe I'm getting goosebumps. Is that what that is? Am I getting goosebumps? I'm sorry for being so clueless. I don't know. I love your smile. No, really. It's beautiful. And the way that you laugh. This is amazing. This is friendship, like, sick. Thank you. I'd love to continue being friends. Miss, would you give me your hand? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was told it's only common decency to kiss the hand of someone who moves your heart. So, I did. Thank you. I I gotta go. I told you it would be short. I gotta go back to work soon, but thank you. I'll see you around. Yeah, this was fun. See you around.